Hello, my dear friends. How are you doing? How is everything going? This is 2025. I hope everything is great. Okay, today's message is very essential and very important to the parents. If you are not a parent, if you are not going to be a parent very soon, if you will not have kids, this is probably not a video that you should watch. So before I dive in, I want to say if you're watching this video, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for being with me and learning journey. This is the best way we can just make a word the world a better place, because the knowledge that we gain from our experience, from our understanding, is just well used when shared. And that's why I'm here today. Okay. So the parents, it matters where you raise your children from. And I want to mean a community. If your children are young, they are going to much be influenced by the community where they are staying in. So you should be mindful. Sorry guys. So you should be mindful about the place, the community where your children are being raised from. It's because at any point, your children are going to have friends. Your children are going to interact with other children in the neighborhood. And also, there are things going on in your neighborhood that will influence your children, whether you know it or whether you don't. And some of these things, some of these friends, they are things or friends that you cannot really control at all. So when choosing where to stay, as a parent, you don't have to be very selfish. Most of the parents are just selfish. Anything that matters to them, it's about their, their peace. Or, the parents be like, they don't like a community, so they will just like to, to stay in a community where they love. They might consider their friends, so they want to stay in a community where they have friends. But you as a father, you as a mother, you just have to know this community matters on your children. You might not know directly, but the friends the children will grow up having will say something big about their future, about their dreams. Because there is no way that you're going to help your children dream bigger than what the community expects them to do. It is going to be hard because they make friends and they talk about their dreams, and their friends will give them advice, will encourage them, and that will depend on what they encourage them to do. And that will depend on the feedback they give them. And also, if your child is, success is attractive. If your child has a friend who is successful, it's pretty easy, or has a friend who is dreaming big, it is easy for your child to also dream big. I will give you a very good example. Guys, I work with the children, so I understand what it means to really have children and ask them about their dreams. One time, there's this one kid, when I was we were asking each child and about their dreams and what they want to do, which jobs they want to do in the future. Guess what happened? One of the kids, he said he was going to work to do like a manual job, like this labor job where they just carry things, or they unload trucks in the neighborhood, and that's it. Why did he say that? It's because one of their neighbors does that. The work he does is to unload trucks that bring food, charcoal, and other things in the community. And he seems to him, he's the only person that he sees who is doing better than his family. So he feels like if he gets that kind of job, that will mean a word to him. That's only because he's the only person that he was exposed to who was doing well, better than their family. So that's the same thing that is going to happen to your children. Where are they living? Which community are you raising them from? Because that means the life they are going to dream about. If a kid is being influenced by the people around him, you want them to be good people. If you want your kid to learn from his friends, you want him to have good friends. And that's why the community where your children live and grow up matters a lot. So to the parents, I don't want to take this video for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes for you to understand this, but I want just to end this by this. Don't be selfish in a way that you choose where to stay, because that will say something big and it will impact a lot on your children. It's not about you, because you're not alone. It's about your children and what they want to achieve in the future. If you want them to dream big, you're going to put them in an environment that influences them positively to attract something big. But if you don't consider that, it's not you growing, it's your children growing. And the community they are going to grow in means a lot to them. So thank you guys. Wishing you all the best. I'm so excited for the future. 2025 is just our year. Let's keep succeeding.